What's up, guys? So today we're gonna look at this war with cambos netos. So we beat them up pretty well. So they 1 star, 2 star, our town on tens. Oh, sorry, that's us. Oh, we did well. We only missed 2 stars. And let's go ahead and look at number 10. So we got Dyax hitting this with a GoVaHo. So he's gonna go ahead and put down both of his golems. He's going to put them nice and far apart so that he can put the wizards down far apart as well. So with I've said it before, but with the golems, you want them to be far enough apart to spread the wizards out, but you want them to reroute once the wall is broken. So he did a good job there. And notice he uses a jump. The purpose of the jump, well, the reason he used the jump instead of just using like a rage is to avoid going into this section over here. Unfortunately, the jump does cover that, but there's more buildings inside that are touching, so that's going to draw the Valks in, and it's going to keep the Valks inside. And the clan castle is down, and now he's going to start sprinkling in some hogs. And this tower is distracted, so he did a good job on that timing there. This tower is shooting a Valk, so that's looking good. Down goes another heal spell. He's got one left, and I think they are going to end up finding the last giant bomb in just a second. Everything looking good. Down goes the heal. There's a giant bomb, very poorly placed. Now it's just clean up. So good job, Diox. That's some good stuff. Good golem placement. Good job using the jump to get the Valks in there. Good job with the hogs. So let's go to 8. Alright, so we got V hitting this with a Go Balloon. Now she's going to drive her kill squad right up the middle. And unfortunately this cannon took out a wizard, so that's going to hurt the funnel a little bit. But or rather just took another wizard to make the funnel wider, so not a huge loss. So out comes the clan castle, and this is really gonna slow stuff down. Poisons go down, and there's a jump. Probably could have used their rage in order to kill this clan castle quicker, because their kill squad's gonna end up missing an air defense. The king looks like he's trying to go for it. He's going to get distracted, I think, by one of the defending heroes. But fortunately, these are level 5 air defense. And she has a maxed out lava in the clan castle. And that maxed out lava really affords you some wiggle room in your attacks. You've got some slack in your attacks. So the one lava pops. She's going to go ahead and rage up those balloons. The third lava is out. And now she's just going to continue this clockwise motion. So if the expos were up, maybe this doesn't go so well. Fortunately, her clan castle, or her kill squad, got some of those Teslas. Because when the balloons cross the middle of the base like this, that Tesla farm can be a big issue. So her kill squad only gets 1 air defense, but because of that lava having such high HP and the air defenses not being upgraded, she's able to overcome that mistake. So good job. And then number 5. So this is Edgar going in with an HGHB. Now what's nice about this attack is his entry. It can be really hard to get the bowlers into the base. It's kind of like back in the day when we all go wiped. It's similar to that. But the problem with the bowlers is that they're a ranged unit, meaning they can throw over a wall. So they have a tendency to walk around walls because they're ranged. So you have to do a little bit more in order to make them go inside. So in this case, they're going to target that storage, and then the next one they're going to target looks like the wizard tower. So they're going to take that one step inside the wall, and then once they take that one step inside, there's no problem. So everything's looking real good right now. He's going to go ahead and lure the clan castle. Now this is perfect. He's built the funnel. His kill squad has entered the base, and then he handles the kill squad or the CC. I've seen a lot of people lure at the beginning without really building a funnel. And I've kind of mentioned it before, but you want to build your funnel first and then get this clan castle out. Unless you're going to kill it, unless you're going to anchor at a hut in the corner or something. So you definitely want to be careful when that clan castle comes out. You want it to come out when you want it to come out, not just at any old time. So he did a fantastic job at that. And there are tons of hogs on the map still. He did a good job showing some patience, trying to make some towers get distracted by the giants before deploying his hogs. That's exactly what you want to do with these HGHBs. It can be hard to wait, because with this type of attack, the hogs, you hold them for a lot longer than you normally do, so you just gotta show patience. And now we'll go to 3. Alright, here is me using a HGHB as well. So I'm going to start with the baby dragon to build the funnel. And then I'm going to put down the giants and a couple of wizards. Now the only things, when you're doing these HGHBs, the things you need to keep in mind, as I mentioned before, is getting the bowlers inside, which can be hard. You also want to make sure that the air defense doesn't target your healers too quickly. Now in this case, it targets the healer, but the bowlers are there to take it out, so it's not a huge issue. You also want to make sure that your giants and your bowlers don't separate once they go inside the base. So if your giants go one way and the bowlers go another, then it's not a good thing. You can't really always control that, but you can kind of predict it sometimes and maybe change your angle of entry to try and reduce that from happening. So, a bunch of stuff in the core. He's losing some giants there. But the hogs are doing... Oh, that's me. Sorry. Me. So, the hogs are going around. There was a set there, but they're going to set them off individually. And there's a heal to recover the health of the hogs. And that heal there, probably too early, but there's not a whole lot left. Last couple towers are going down. Heroes are both up, still doing their thing. A couple bowlers still throwing their rocks around. We'll go and start to fast forward this. There we go. There's 3. And finally, let's go on up to number 2. Let's see. Oh, this is me again. Sorry, I looked at these attacks a few hours earlier today and got distracted, so. Anyway, so this was really just a 1-star attempt, because I didn't have the time to really plan. I had to go to work, and the war was looking really good, so I will just get my attack in there for 2. So what I'm doing, I'm going to queen walk, basically a queen charge, really. Now the big threat here is obviously going to be these expos. You don't want to underestimate these expos. Look how many defenses are shooting her. There's 2 expos, an that thing, wizard tower, a cannon. There's a ton of stuff shooting her. And right here, I do let her get super low. That was super risky of me. But what's going to be an issue here is this gold storage. Now I want you to watch here. I'm letting her beat through the wall because I want the clan castle to come out. I want the clan castle to target her and not the Valks, not the bowlers in my clan castle. So I'm waiting. Now at this point, I should have raged right here. It comes way too late, and I have to use the ability. That is going to cost me, and I'll show you why. So other than the ability being used in conjunction with the rage, everything's looking very good until some of my troops start to go around. So everything's going inside. The queen takes the expo out, and then they reroute, so they're going to go for this archer tower down here. So the attack's not over yet. It's far from it. That rage, I was trying to get the queen and the Valks in there. I missed the Valks, so the queen's just shooting a wall, so the rage is pretty much wasted. So the Valks are looking very good still, despite the Inferno towers. Now right here is where I think the mistake was. If I had the ability right here, that Inferno tower goes down. And the queen stays alive at the same time. So that was the big mistake. When you're doing your attacks, your queen walks, the ability is clutch. You don't want to use that with a rage. If you use the ability with a rage, you did something wrong. So that mistake cost me a star against the Town Hall 10, so it would have been really nice to pick up a 3 here. But it's still going to end up being, I think, what was it, 97%? So really, you can't complain. Especially since I didn't really plan this attack out very, very well. I just threw this army together and went for it, which I don't recommend anyone else do. But, you know, I spend my time doing my attacks, or doing my planning. Sometimes it's taken me as long as 3 hours before to plan an attack. I don't like to admit that, but sometimes bases are tricky. Sometimes you have multiple plans. So before you go and do your war attack, you should actually be thinking about the pathing of your troops, the funneling, when to kill the clan castle, when to lure the clan castle. Perhaps like the roundabout places you want to be using your spells. You don't need to know everything specifically, but you definitely want to know at least a very general idea. Some things you want to know more well than others. The spell placement, kind of iffy. It's kind of, you're gonna look and see when it's needed, especially with the heals on the hogs, the rages on the queen walks. You're just gonna do it when needed, but the troop entry you need to know, and sometimes that takes a lot of planning. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Keep up the fire.